Banger.
Snoop Dogg, tell you a quick story. Snoop, he came to the studio. We had a studio on the east side. You know what I'm saying? It was me, my dude Chucky Miller. What up, Chuck? I see you. We had a studio on the east side. This is early 90s. Early 90s. Snoop came up there to the studio, you know what I'm saying? It was before Doggy Style. They was working on Doggy Style, working on a couple other things. And he came in with Corrupt, you know, Nate, a couple other cats. And at the time, my homeboy, who's locked up right now, Nook Dogg, he was the one who brought Snoop up there, you know, and we had a cypher. Now, the cypher was pretty classic because, for the simple fact that we were rapping on instrumentals that are classic songs now. It was no words on these songs yet. So, you know, we in there doing freestyles to Gin and Juice. You know what I'm saying? We in there freestyling to stuff that's coming up on, like they had on for the Dog Food album, for Murder Was the Case. You know what I mean? And point blank, if I was hungry, and I'm still hungry, you know. So my thing is, hey, that's great. Yeah, who you are, yeah, with Dr. Dre, lovely. But in a cypher, I'm going to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, even as a young dude like that, I'm fresh off sleeping on the floor on the east side of Long Beach in a studio apartment with my big brother and my peoples. I don't got time to fuck around. I got to go for mine. Every time I get a chance, I start chopping motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And after the cypher was finished, Snoop walked down the stairs to the studio and he pulled my homeboy Big C Style to the side. Big C Style is one of the original Dogg Pound members. He kind of like founded the Dogg Pound. He was the big homie to all of us. To them, me, whoever. You know what I'm saying? And Snoop pulled him to the side and was like, yo, you got to sign Crooked to your management shit. This motherfucker is going to blow. That's what Snoop said. You know what I'm saying? And that established the relationship between me and Big C Style that we have to this day. But Snoop is the one who told him that he should work with him. So that's why when he got on, you know, one of those websites, only reason it was odd to me is because I thought we was past that. I understood he was mad because I was on death row, right? But he was on death row. When he was getting death row checks, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody else getting death row checks, it ain't. You know what I mean? That ain't cool to me because, you know, he not gonna pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, if you only upset with me because I'm on death row, then you should be a man about it and just holler at me. You know what I mean? Just be a man. Holler at me. Don't go on a website when somebody asks you a question 3 years after I'm off death row and start, you know, talking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Because you put that nonsense out in the air. You don't know what I was going through at the time. I could have been about to seal a deal, the biggest deal in my life. And they said, oh, Snoop got power. Snoop is a star. He not fucking with Crooked. We not fucking with Crooked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that could easily happen. You know what I mean? So, my whole thing was, it's no way in the fucking world that you can't call me. Because I know everybody standing next to you and you know everybody standing next to me. My whole thing is, and this is on my life. When I was on death row, you know, I told Suge Knight, I told him I would never diss Snoop Dogg, Dogg Pound, none of them, because I'm from Long Beach, they from Long Beach. And you know what Suge told me? He said, oh, you gonna diss them? You know why? Because they gonna diss you first. And he was right. They made a mixtape, Welcome to the Church. They put my name in the game right there. I wasn't even on them dudes like that. I was trying to build a new legacy for Death Row. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to call Dr. Dre. I was calling Mike Lynn all the time. Put me on the phone with Dre. I need to get Dre and Suge together. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Puffy. Yo, fuck that old shit. You know what I mean? We got people resting in peace on both sides. That shit is over. Let's motherfucker try to move forward, or at least be able to be in the same club with each other, and there ain't nothing. I was trying to move forward for Death Row. You know what I'm saying? So when the dude dissed me on the Welcome to the Church, I let it go under the rug because it was a mixtape. And I didn't want to come back on my album dissing him, and people thinking, oh, he just dissing Snoop because he on death row, and they really didn't hear the mixtape. You know what I mean? Because he didn't publicly do it too big. It's just a mixtape. You know what I mean? So people would have instantly thought, oh, this dude just coming at him because he on death row and Suge told him to. Nah. So I just let it ride. He teared the crumbs off the table joint, you know what I'm saying, on his album. I'm like, okay. He trying to say I'm a crumb off his table, you know what I mean? Okay. 2 times, that's cool. Then we was like at Russell Simmons Hip Hop Summit at USC, and I'm back there by myself, you know what I mean? But I'm never by myself. I got 17 little buddies with me all the time, you know what I mean? But people see me by myself all the time. But they assume I'm by myself because they don't know in my back pocket that Ruger got 17 of them in it. You know what I'm talking about? But he came up to me and shook my hand. He didn't say, you know what, I need to holler at you. I don't like this, I don't like that. You know? He just shook my hand. What's up? How you doing? And kept walking. From the handshake and him not saying anything negative to me, I thought it was done. So what I did was, I went to his West Coast conference. You know what I'm saying? Game was there, you know, and I stood right up front and center. Game pointed me out. People like Crooked I, we got to make sure that they do what they got to do because, you know, they've been repping the West for a long time. Game gave it up. You know what I'm saying? Snoop was right next to him. Obviously, if I'm at this conference and we talking about unity, you shook my hand, I think everything is good. You know what I mean? Then the infamous interview came out. I never fucking said anything about the dude. So it's no reason for me to go and try to reach out to him for what? He needs to come back, double back, and apologize to me. You know what I mean? And if he don't apologize to me, then I know what it is. I was like, yo, hanging out with some people, you know, Aftermath related. And I was like, yo, I bet you if I wrote Dre some hard shit, he'll give me a beat. I said, because I want a goddamn Dre beat. I need that Andre Young up under my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like, fuck it. I'm going to write it anyway. Wrote it, sent it off. But the guy that I put in charge of sending the song off, who now is fired, instead of sending an MP3, he sent a link to where the other side could get to it. Well, one of the fans on my forum hacked it to some shit, found the link, hacked into the link, grabbed it, oh shit, he's writing some shit, boom, put it online. They thought that would be good promotion for me because they don't know the game. They didn't know that they was ruining any chance for me to land on D-Times. And so, you know, they put it out there like that, you know, and then I look at YouTube and it's like 192,000 views on this one, 200,000 views on that one, 500. I'm like, damn, people really like that fucking song right there. You know what I mean? It landed on the front of a couple websites that's like Heavyweight, and people ask me about that shit everywhere I go. So I'm like, damn, just think if that dude wouldn't have did that, maybe Dre would have liked that shit. I'm doing the Hip Hop Weekly remixes. You can catch me at MySpace/CrookedI, because I answer my MySpaces. You know what I mean? WestCoastDynasty.com, TreacherousRecords.com, and, you know, holla.